up, folks? And into a little Rebel Nerd Radio intro video. How's it going, everybody? My name is Steve. If you're new here, this is Rebel Nerd Radio. We're episode number 234 tonight. And this tonight is it's a special episode. We are celebrating 6 years of Star Wars nerdery. 6 years is an episode. And we've got a couple of guests with us. You only see one of them. Right now, you can see Spencer.
There's Spencer.
What's up, everybody?
With me, of course, is JD. But also in the backstage, I'm about to bring on DJ. What's up, man?
DJ.
How's it going?
DJ,
Good to see you here.
A co-host a while back. So he graciously accepted to come on for a little while tonight and help us celebrate 6 years of Shenanigans.
How in the world has it
doing,
been 6 years already?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Man.
I know. So crazy. Oh, man. So who we got in the chat so far? We have got Matthew, who's always bright and early. And we have Steve Spawn. What's up, Steve? Number 2.
Hi, Steve.
We have Taco Cat. What the hell was that?
Sorry, I was having audio issues.
We have Rich, who was on the show with us last time.
Hey, Rich.
How's it going? Good to see you. We've got Spencer. Wait a minute.
How'd that appear? That's crazy.
How'd that show up? We've got Blue, who is asking, where's the cool one? Hey, wait a minute.
I'm right here.
We're all here.
Exactly.
DJ's
We're
right here.
we're
I'm
all
right
here. We're all here.
And I think one of the folks in the chat is going to be with us maybe later tonight. Down there on the bottom right. Oh, okay. So, as I said tonight, oh look, Facebook is working. That's good. Yeah, we've had some problems with Facebook in the last couple of weeks. But, of course, we're always on YouTube. So, like I said, we are celebrating 6 years of Shenanigans. And we actually missed a week. Last week, we were supposed to do a show on the 3rd season of Star Wars Visions, and that didn't happen due to reasons. Which is fine. I didn't really want to talk about it anyway. It was fine. It was fine. It's Star Wars, so it was good, but it was
I thought it was a really good season, but each their own.
I thought the Ronin episode was really great.
That was my least favorite of them. Like, funny enough.
I agree.
No, there were some interesting ones, but I really think the third season was better than the other two.
See, I feel like they've got better as they went. And it's funny you say that because, we're celebrating 6 years of Rebel Nerd Radio and, the years that you've been here. And something I was literally just thinking about a couple of days ago is that the first time that I was ever on the show, I remember is when DJ over there was still a main host, was like your main co-host. And you all brought me on to talk about season 1 of Visions.
Dang, has it been that long?
Yeah.
Was Nicole with us at the time?
She was usually there, but she wasn't there that episode.
Okay. Yeah, the whole it's gone. It's gone. The chronology of the show has been. We'll talk about that. It's been very interesting. But so anyway, we did miss a week. So besides work, what all have you been up to? Let's start with DJ.
Oh, gee. Not work related. Been dealing with my son in the Army. Got to go see him graduate, or actually, what do they call it? Turning green, and then his actual infantry graduation. We will miss his airborne graduation due to shortage of funds and it being only a 3-week course. But he should be home for Christmas. Hopefully he gets the holiday block leave. And then prepping here in like 3 weeks, going back down to MD Anderson to go deal with all that shenanigans again and get rescanned and hopefully get good news. And they'll do some surgery while they're there. And but that and 501st activity is about all I do now.
Yeah, well, sometimes you do what you got to do. Hey, Smirking Bear just popped in. How's it going?
Hey, Smirking Bear.
Why in the world? Well, my comments are not loading on YouTube for some reason, so I can't.
Very strange.
I can't type in there. I guess I'm trying to use my work phone. Maybe I need to download YouTube. That way I could pop in there and. All right, I'll do that. Anyway, yeah. Enough about me. On to the more important.
What's been going on with you, Spencer?
That's a great question. But keep it up with, making sure doing stuff on Dingiston, of course. But keeping best I can with school stuff, and so I've been having a bunch of fun. Me and Blue's been playing D&D together. We've been having a bunch of fun with that, and so. But yeah, I guess just a little bit of everything.
School, yeah. That's actually been, that's been my. That was my last week. I was dealing with school a lot because we were like, I wasn't behind per se. It's just the module that I was in was like really in depth and there was a lot of information. So I was just like spending a lot of time on the schoolwork thing.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah. What about you, JD? What have you been up to?
Well,
Brian!
I guess for those
nerd?
of you, hey, Brian. For those of you who are not on our Discord, and again, I say this all the time, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, but damn it, I think it's a very good point. If you're not on our Discord and you're not with us during our normal shenanigans from day to day, I don't know why, but I posted this in the Discord the other day on our channel Discord to let everybody know. The reason why we didn't have a show last week is because I actually performed a wedding. I'm ordained. And I performed a wedding for some friends of the family and very wonderful young couple who lived down in Oklahoma. They came up for the day they wanted to get married, and they actually got this. We actually did the ceremony right outside my house, and the plan was to be done before the show, and then I was just going to come in here while everybody was outside doing the reception, do the show, and then rejoin the reception afterwards. Well, unfortunately, it is... unfortunately, it was it just ran later. Everything kind of got pushed back. If you've ever been around weddings and you know that kind of thing, and if there's not a whole lot of planning involved, that kind of thing happens. And then so unfortunately, it would have ran over into our show, and I was not even especially if you're performing a wedding, because if you screw up, everybody notices. Everybody notices. And I told my girlfriend, I told the people that I know, I said, from now on, if I'm ever going to do another wedding, there will be a meeting with myself and the bride and the groom, because if I don't know how people's belief systems or what they want, and it's their wedding. So if they choose to do something or they choose not to do something, I need to know that ahead of time. And I don't like going through third and fourth party people to find things out. And unfortunately, I missed some pieces of information of something I was supposed to do, and it didn't get done. The ceremony went fine. It was not a big deal, just a little bit of confusion at the beginning. And I pretty much had a script to follow after that, but that one part was missing. So that part of it got screwed up. And so I feel bad when that stuff happened, but they were very happy. They were just excited to be married and to start their lives together, which I was happy to be a part of. And it was a lot of fun. And something I never thought I would do in my life was actually perform ceremonies and marry people.
You weren't aware that they were having a SpongeBob themed wedding, and that
they don't tell me these things. No. Thank God it wasn't a Star Trek wedding where everybody's naked. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, this is the second one I've actually done, and both times I did not do a rehearsal with the bride and groom beforehand. They just handed me a script, and everything just kind of was play it by ear. Like I said, we'll not be doing that again. So yeah, other than that, it's been pretty much work. My two DJ, I've been doing some trooping here in the Wichita local area with the Rebel Legion. For those of you, well, you'll be happy to hear about this. For those of you who've been kind of following along with that saga with the show, I've completed my Jedi outfit and I'm now a member of the Rebel Legion. But I'm was tasked and was getting some great help from the guys in the 501st side about doing a Darth Vader outfit, which is still going to happen. But a friend one of the guys at the troop said that he thought that I would do really good as a Balin Skull character, which I thought would be absolutely fantastic. And so the Vader is going to be on temporary pause, and I'm actually going to be moving to a Balin Skull outfit and doing Balin Skull as my first 501st costume, which I'm excited about because I love Balin Skull. I love Ray Stevens. I really want to do that down to the blue eyes, and somebody's going to make a actual hairpiece for me because he's obviously not bald. So I'm going to have to get a little hairpiece made so that way I actually have hair on top of my head. And but other than that, the armor and the outfit will be pretty easy. It'll be pretty easy to get done, and then I just got to order a lightsaber. So it'll actually be a cheaper route to go. I'll actually be able to get that one done a lot quicker, which will get me into both the 501st and the Rebel Legion. And so I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be a great thing. I'm really
Joy. Oh, that's not Joy. Joy, how's it going?
There's Joy. I actually, the very first wedding I performed was I married them as a Jedi. I actually wore my Jedi outfit, and I did the ceremony as a Jedi. They're huge nerds. They love Star Wars, Star Trek. They're big sci-fi people, and they asked me to marry them as a Jedi, which I happily accepted. Unfortunately, it was in the summer. Thank God it was in an air-conditioned building, because if it wasn't, I'd have roasted like a turkey. So
this last wedding that you did last week, it was not Star Wars themed?
No, it was not.
I do not approve.
You're lucky. I've done a few weddings, and I've always had to sneak in the Star Wars references because, I was told do not dress up, do not nothing, and so I just managed to sneak in a few references here and there and got away with it. So
I actually had. So what I had to do, it was kind of funny in this respect. When I was beginning to start the wedding, I actually, in my head, when I was getting ready to do the wedding, all I heard was the priest from Princess Bride. And so if you've never seen the Princess Bride, it was so hard for me to go, marriage is about love and devotion. And it was so hard for me not to start it like that, because everybody in that party was a huge Princess Bride fan. So it was real hard for me not to do that. But what I did do is that we had to kind of do a short ceremony. We traveled down to Oklahoma and we went to a casino to hang out. And I had to perform a short ceremony for him again because just for legal reasons, it had to be done there. So the one they did here was for friends and family, and then we went and did a short ceremony there for legal reasons because of the way the state of Oklahoma works and stuff like that. So they had to go down there and do it real quick. We had to do it there. So we went to we just crossed the border, went to one of the casinos down there. It was real funny.
Andy and I had to get married twice because of that.
Yep. So you understand where I'm coming from on that. But it was kind of funny because we were sitting in the parking lot, and it was me, my girlfriend, the bride and groom, and another witness. And I literally looked at him and I said, "Okay, we're gonna do the short version. Do you? You're married. Great, kiss her." And they're like, "Spaceballs?" I went, "Spaceballs."
Awesome. Yeah, other than schoolwork this last week, I did not go to the theater at all last week, which is kind of disappointing because there's two movies out that I want to see.
The Running Man, I do recommend.
Yeah, I want to see The Running Man, and I want to see Predator.
That's great as well.
And I'll probably end up seeing Predator first because I really want to see it.
I did like
that. Did you guys?
Last night, on Netflix, I ended up watching that new Frankenstein movie.
Hmm.
So, but that's
Did you
yeah.
did you guys see the meme that came out? It was the guy that walks into the theater, and he's 2025. He walks into the theater, and one of the movies he looks at is Predator: Badlands,
Mhm.
and then another movie that he looks at is Tron: Ares, and then he looks at it's the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future, and then he looks at another one, and it was Running Man, and he looks at the cashier and he goes, "What decade is this?"
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like all like Tron and Back to the Future and Predator and all of those series all premiered in the mid '80s, and then the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future being 2025. The guy's like, "What decade is this? Holy crap!"
So, Joy, same. I actually enjoyed it. I did like it. I felt like it was more faithful to the book.
Yeah, I'd
Not
say fairly faithful is a good way
not
to describe it.
100%. They mess around with the background a little bit, the background of Victor a little bit. But it was more. It was definitely more faithful than the 1931 movie. But it was more faithful than other adaptations I've seen. I liked it. I was glad to see. I was glad that I got around to watching it. Matthew says the closest theater to him is 50 minutes. Enid doesn't have a movie theater. That just baffles me. Enid's not like out in the sticks. I mean, compared
That's
to
because
where
they figure you're so close to Oklahoma, you don't need one, or Oklahoma City, you don't need one.
but you're not. I mean, Enid's not really that close to Oklahoma City. It's like at least an hour away, maybe a little bit more.
Brian said
anyway.
Brian said I should wear my what is it, my wedding cowboy hat on the live stream from now on. Yeah, maybe.
See, the best thing about Enid, at least to me, and I don't even think it's there anymore, is they used to have a Godfather's Pizza, like the actual restaurant, not like in a Love's travel stop. But yeah, see, he says it's 90 minutes away.
It's crazy.
That's yeah. But yeah, I don't know if the Godfathers is still there, but I every time we went to Enid, I was like, yeah, we need to stop there. Anyway,
I thought
so
Enid
here
was
we
closer.
are. We've got some more special guests maybe showing up later. But it's now time for JD to take the lead. Do you want me to start taking this over again?
Oh no! I got it. Okay. I'm good.
He is going to talk to us about where you can find us on the social medias.
Where's the scroll?
Hit it.
Come on. There it is. So at the bottom of the screen, you'll see bio.link/Rebel Nerd Radio, which is where you can find myself, Steve, and a few others of probably our special guests. I'm sure Steve can throw those up there if we need to. All of our social media platforms, all the pages where you can reach us, including directly at Rebel Nerd Radio. It is a quick link to all of our social medias where you can contact us if you want to become part of the Shenanigans Weekly on Discord, or if you want to just contact us individually on our Instagrams or other platforms like X or whatever to get a hold of us, to talk to us, or just to say hi. We more than appreciate that. If you have collections about questioning. I'm not drinking, I promise. If you have questions about collecting, DJ's got it. If you got questions about collecting, as you can see behind me, I do a lot of collecting. I can always help with resources, or if you have any questions about general collecting and that kind of stuff, I'll try to do the best I can. If you're looking for a piece in particular, I can always help with that as well, because I know a lot of people and I know where to can find things, so that's always fun. Or if you have
Blasphemy. Blasphemy. They closed it down and opened a Papa John's.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
Just like
boy.
Papa John's, but dang.
Hey,
Papa
task at
John's is
hand.
good.
Let him finish the socials, squirrel.
Hey, hey, this is Rebel Nerd Radio. We're always squirreling.
Where's the squirrel? Where's Nut Nut? Where's he
Where's
at?
Nut Nut? Where is Nut Nut? There we go.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, DJ, that's our new mascot. We don't have the chicken anymore.
Me either.
I never had a
It
chicken.
sure
I don't know.
tasted good though.
Yeah, that was
Spencer?
before your time, JD. We had a mascot that was a chicken, and we actually ran a contest to name the chicken, and the person who won the contest got a shirt.
It wasn't Spencer.
It was not Spencer.
It wasn't Spencer.
It was not Spencer. It ended up being Cam.
Oh, jeez.
Spencer is still waiting
JD,
for
you'll
his
know
shirt. It's
Cam
been
as
6
the
years.
I was
Bantha guy.
literally just up my mailbox hoping that it would be there, but
Yeah,
it's still
no.
not.
No.
Stay tuned, man. I mean, we're
I
getting
know,
closer
right?
and closer all the time to 500. I mean,
All right,
So,
back
I
to
mean-
socials. Go ahead.
yeah, where were we? Where was I? Yeah, back to the task at hand. Anyway, also in our bio.link /Rebel Nerd Radio, you can find a link to our Discord channel, which is probably the place that you can get a hold of us the most, or be a part of the conversations, a part of the shenanigans, a part of all kinds of chaos, all kinds of good conversations with good people. It's really a great group of people to be involved with. Most of the people that you'll see in our chat, if you're new to it, or if you've been here for a little while but you're not part of our Discord, most of the people that are in our disc or in our chat are in our Discord. There's always a bright good morning from everybody. We have all kinds of channels where you can discuss anything and everything, from comic books, television shows, movies, self-promoting some of your own stuff, general chatter, shenanigans, and just questions and comments and posting things. You can post your pets, which people do quite frequently. Subject matters, suggestions. There's just all kinds of good stuff on there. It's a great community of people. No hatred anywhere in sight. If you have opinions or you have things that you want to talk about or topics you want to bring up, as long as it's done respectfully and it's done with the understanding that somebody's opinion may be different than yours, and that's okay, then we more than encourage open discussion of any kind. And we would love to have you folks come over and be a part of our Discord channel. Also on our bio.link /Rebel Nerd Radio, you can also find our Patreon channel. And our Patreon, what are you going to say, Steve? You're going to say something.
I was, but I'm gonna save that for maybe later. Check your Discord. I sent you a message.
Okay.
I might. It's regarding our Patreon, but
Okay. But anyway, as far as the Patreon is concerned, you can also find a link there to Patreon. It's $2 a month, and basically all the Patreon does is help us pay our StreamYard bill to make sure that we can keep the lights on, to make sure that we can have a good streaming service to bring you our content. And we, like I said, we don't charge but the $2 per month, and you get exclusive access to some awesome role-playing games. One that we finished a little over a year ago, which was Twilight of Bacanta series, which is a lot of fun. Good game to play if you've not seen them, and you've never seen me do it, because it was the first RPG that I've ever played that involved anything like that. I had no idea what I was doing.
no, it
And you
doesn't.
also, and I agree. I'm not bashful about it. Also, you can find our Cyberpunk 2077 series, which is on a hiatus right now, but you can see the first half, and after the intermission, we're going to move over to another Star Wars campaign that is strictly a scum and villainy campaign. It's going to be a lot of fun that we're going to be kicking off here real quick. But if you're a part of our Patreon, you get to see those exclusively. You're the only ones that get a chance to see those, which is awesome. And then you also get early access to some of our other content, like Kryptonian Chronicles, where myself, Steve, and Dave talk about Superman, everything Superman, and Supergirl a little bit, but basically the Superman universe and what affects it. And then you also get to see episodes, early access to the Batcave, which is Steve and his son Blue. Haha! See what I did there?
That's right.
Yeah, I got it right this time.
We did one
I messed
recently,
that.
actually.
I messed that up last time, Spencer. I know you do shows about comics, and I thought you and Steve were the ones doing. I forgot that it wasn't you and Steve doing Batcave. It was Steve and Blue that do Batcave. So that was egg on my face. I'm sorry.
I've been on them once. We talked about the first issue of Batman Hush 2.
See, I wasn't lying. I just got the other host wrong.
Yeah.
Sue me. Oh, anyway, so yes, and like I said, you can find all that at the link below. That's our social media. But if you're on our Patreon, Steve, take it away.
You get your name mentioned on our live stream. So I would like to give a shout out to our patrons: Dave Brown, Kelly and Chris Olson, Justin Hensley, Charlie Kirby, Chantel Gonzalez, Matthew, who's in the chat, Steve Spawn, who was in the chat earlier. He got kind of quiet. Brennan, Brian, and our newest patron is Paul. So thank you for your support. We do appreciate it. But on that note, did you read your Discord message?
I was just getting ready to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So here's the thing, and this is why I said in the chat, Taco Cat, I said hold your thought and hold your money. I'm actually considering just getting rid of the Patreon because it's not really, we're not really making any money off of it, and I don't know. It's either raise the price or just get rid of it completely. And what I was thinking, the reason I'm thinking that is if I put that extra content on the YouTube channel, maybe that'll bring more YouTube people in. And I've always said, and I've said this multiple times on the show, I would rather have more subscribers on YouTube than have more patrons. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. What do you think? I don't know. If I do that, I'll put all of the exclusive and all the other content over on the YouTube channel under its own playlist. So I don't know. Just been something I'm thinking of. Anyway,
We still got to fulfill. We still have to. Either way, we still have to fulfill our sticker obligation.
Yeah, no, you're still going to get your stickers.
We'll still get you your stickers. And for those of you who,
Matthew, I saw what you said in the chat there. I actually had the money this past weekend, and I was planning on doing it, but then life got in the way, and it was my wife's birthday weekend, and I had a bunch of other crap going on. Wait, somebody leaving? Brian,
Brian
leaving. Why? He needs to work. But yeah, we will get the stickers out to those who paid.
Yes.
Matthew says we should do a patron group Star Wars themed gift exchange. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. Sorry. Anyway, we got somebody else that is in the backstage, so we're gonna bring.
Did somebody say free T-shirt?
The DM. We're not.
Oh man, here goes the neighborhood.
I want you to know I joined shortly after the free T-shirt conversation. I've been waiting this entire time to say, did somebody say free T-shirt?
Yeah, you're not getting a free T-shirt.
I'm on the show.
I don't have no
see Spencer hears T-shirt and he immediately goes to free T-shirt. Because that's where his brain goes is free T-shirt, free T-shirt. No, it's a
T-shirt.
No, I think me and Spencer are on the same side here. I want my free T-shirt.
Exactly.
6 years, and how long have I been on the show?
You what, you give me $20, I'll give you a free T-shirt.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think. Hold on, let me consider this deal.
You're not getting a free T-shirt. I don't even have one of the current Rebel Nerd Radio T-shirts. I think JD does.
I do. No, actually, the one I have is still the Rebel Nerd or Rebel Rock Radio one. It's one of the old ones. I don't have one of those. I need to get one.
Yeah,
I
see,
haven't got one.
we don't even have them. So
I was gonna get one. I just like it's like got on the back burner, so I get it.
you're not getting a free one. Anyway,
I think me and Spencer should get.
so
free
yeah,
ones.
talk
Exactly.
to us, those of you that are in the Discord. What I said about the Patreon. Let me know what you think. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna probably not do it. Anyway,
If that depending on what Steve decides, because like I said, this is something Steve's been throwing around, and so we'll probably discuss later or something to that effect, I would imagine. But
yeah, we'll probably workshop it.
Yeah, I got just for kind of a future thing coming up. I got something that I ordered recently that was going to be a Patreon only thing. But if we ended up abandoning the Patreon program, I was going to give some of the stuff to people on the Patreon first. But if we decide to go away with the Patreon, I will just probably make a list of people who would like some of these, and I will just send them out
we could
individually.
just start a store. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we could just have like a store or something. But anyway, yeah, I don't know.
We'll fuss and discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that is it for our social media thingamajigger. Now we are going to segue somewhat into our new-ish segment. It's been around for a little bit, but Drawn to the Force, where we talk about Star Wars comics that are coming out this week. So that would be tomorrow, since tomorrow is comic book day. There's actually only one Star Wars comic book coming out tomorrow. So let me share my screen here. It is Star Wars Jedi Knights #9.
Oh man, I gotta get those.
Yeah, I'm behind on this title. I haven't been keeping up with it, but whoever this Corliss Wrath thing is, I see he's hunted. He is hunted Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn across the galaxy. Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah, covers all right. There's a couple of variant covers that are a little more interesting. I kind of like this one.
That is a nice one.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know how long they've been doing that, but the 10 years of Star Wars Marvel they're doing.
Yeah. Nice. This one's it's all right. No, I think I'd probably get this one here.
I have been hearing people talk about this issue as there's something that happens with Qui-Gon in it. So
yeah.
We'll see.
Well, we know he doesn't die. But yeah, so that's the only Star Wars comic book coming out this week.
So how do you really upset OCD people?
You don't.
I posted a comment in the chat. Just randomly number comics.
It's random, yeah.
I'm actually going to change my answer. I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
That would be.
It wouldn't just piss off OCD people. It would piss off everyone. I want you to know that, including me. I'm not OCD, but that's just. I'm reading the comic and I go from 2 to 28. I'm gonna want to know what happened in between those two comics. Smirking Bear, okay? Hold on. They're talking about the fact that my shirt is unbuttoned in chat. Smirking Bear, you watch Tabletop Lounge. I've already brought sexy back. I don't know what to tell you. That's just happened.
Oh yeah, I forgot to pop this up earlier.
Am I allowed to shill my show? Our channel.
So this is the title of our upcoming Star Wars RPG.
I still think we should
actually. Besides me, 3 of the players are on this show right now. Who are we missing? We're missing Charlie. I tried to get Charlie to come on the show tonight because he was the OG co-host, but he never answered me.
What about me? I'm also an OG co-host. I'm the second ever co-host.
Second is not OG.
It could be. If you're nice to me.
Anyway, so that was drawn to the force. And that means it is time for us to show our thingy.
Whip it out.
Whip it out.
Oh, come on, DJ. You don't have a thingy to whip out? Come on, man.
Come on. Who's got a
Look at
thingy?
it, just,
to whip out?
I'm not doing it. I'm not showing you my
No,
thingy.
no.
My thingy is way too important.
Does anybody else besides me and JD? Does anybody have a thingy they would like to show?
I got something delivered today I can show.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
Who's got a thingy?
I've got something.
I'm scared.
Uh-oh.
I think we'll all enjoy. I'll go first. Here's an image of an orangutan. That's my thing.
What is that? What is that again?
Oh yeah, this is an image of an orangutan. I'm going laptop to laptop right now.
Yeah. Blue is whipping out his monkey thingy.
That is one hairy thingy. I don't know.
It's also red for some reason. We don't got to talk about it.
Red hairy thingy.
Oh my
All right, Spencer, show me your thingy.
Let's see you top that, Spencer.
You know what? You're right. There is no topping that. You know, it should
I'm
say
sorry to do this to you.
I know. Anyway, this is part of a Kickstarter. I backed a
No, it isn't.
this year.
Ooh, is it the Gotham
Armored.
game? Oh, okay.
It's called Armored. Written by Michael Schwartz, who's written some other stuff. He's done some other independent comics. He's worked on one of the Walking Dead shows, on one of the other. There's another show that he's credited with. I don't remember what. But anyway, I read the first issue digitally last year. I really liked it. This dust jacket is a Kickstarter exclusive. I love this
That's
art
pretty
right
cool.
here. And
That's pretty
so,
cool.
anyway, I read the first issue of it. I really liked it, so I picked up this hardcover, which is like the Kickstarter exclusive version. There's a standard version of the hardcover out in stores now. So you can see it right there. And so, and this collects the first 5 issues of it. And then the Kickstarter also had issue 6. And there it is right there. So, cool indie comic.
Cool.
Very nice.
All right, well, Jamie, you want to go next, or do you want me to go? Next?
DJ's got to have a thingy. You don't have a thingy, DJ?
You don't have a thingy?
I can show the orangutan again.
No.
So,
Yeah.
I'm actually sitting outside at our community grill area because my wife is having her business meeting in the house. So I don't have anything accessible. Otherwise, I would. Yeah.
So
Show the grill. The grill.
Yeah, you can show the grill.
Show the grill.
There we go.
There
Hey,
we go.
Cool. So, all right. So, the thingy that I'm going to show, this was kind of a Christmas present, but it had to be opened before Christmas because of what it is and what I'm supposed to do with it. So my wife got this for me, and it's really awesome. It comes in several pieces. So let me get it all.
He has to assemble his thingy.
No, I don't do assemble it. It's just several pieces. No. I don't need it. Get your monkey off the okay.
I'm not going to the laptop. Shit.
Okay. So this is a set of 5. It is not Star Wars related, as I mentioned.
Ooh. I
But
thought this was a Star Wars podcast.
it is Christmas themed, sort of.
Now I'm even more intrigued. Not
This
Star
is-
Wars, but Christmas related.
It is not Star Wars. It's Christmas themed, but it is a representation of my all-time favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, I know what it is.
No, I don't have to
Oh.
build the thingy. Okay, it's just there's pieces. Okay,
Just
so
pay
the
attention,
first
y'all.
is Emmett Otter,
Oh, nice.
and then we have I forgot his name. It's the
How do you forget a character from your favorite movie, Christmas movie?
because I'm old and my memory sucks. And then we have wait a minute. Yeah, we have Wendell.
Okay.
Okay. And then we have we have two more. I forgot this guy's name too. Not very important. But he's the one that plays the cigar box banjo.
I think they're all equally important in the jug band.
And
Every
then
member of the jug band
we
is
have
important.
Ma Otter.
Aw, I like that.
Nice.
So we have
In her moo
a figurine set of Frogtown Hollow's Jubilee Jug Band from Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. My favorite Christmas movie. And yeah, so that's what I have to show you.
Hey, I sent you something to put on screen. Can you go look at your DMs? It's not the
I'm
monkey again, I
trying
promise.
to show off this cool orangutan.
No, don't look in chat. Look in your DMs. It's not the
I am
monkey
not
again.
showing your monkey.
It's the monkey again. I was lying. It's a really cool orangutan. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute.
you are not good at keeping a straight face. That's
See,
all it
Matthew
is.
says A Christmas Story is the best Christmas movie, but I disagree.
Yeah, well,
Emmett
he's
Otter's
wrong.
Jug Band Christmas is by far.
Leaps and
No,
bounds
no.
Followed by Eight Crazy Nights.
No. The best Christmas movie ever is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's
I don't care.
I'd put that in my top
That's
five.
that is in the top 5, but it's not number 1. Joy says that I should make a nativity scene out of it.
That'd be cool.
I mean, I don't.
You can just make it. You can just make a Christmas scene. It doesn't even have to be nativity.
I
It
don't.
just be
I don't
Christmas.
really do nativity scenes because I don't follow that particular.
You should just put them somewhere. I don't know.
I don't. But yeah, Die Hard is also in my top 5.
Die Hard
Yeah,
is awesome.
Die Hard
Let
is-
me think. What's my top 5? Let me open up a notepad.
I'm sure come December we will probably have
We will probably do something like that.
an episode where we talk about our
Well, you better invite me to that.
Nah. Anyway, so that was my thingy. All right, JD, whip it out. Show us your thingy.
Yeah.
JD, show them a picture of an orangutan.
How you doing? I'm about to show you my thing. Oh God. So, for those of you who like collect through Hasbro and stuff like that, you've probably heard of HasLab. And I probably got this in. I think I got this in probably a couple months ago, and I just haven't had a chance to actually show it because honestly, I don't have a place to put it yet. I'm still in the process of trying to do something like that. So I want to show this. This is there's been 3 pieces, but you'll get the idea. It's in a box. I'm not going to take much of it out, except for maybe a few pieces just to kind of show you how small it is and kind of give you an idea of scale and that kind of stuff. But
Oh, I don't want to see a small thingy.
well, it's not a small thing. There's 3 boxes and they're pretty darn big. But
I can get the orangutan back
what
up.
it actually is it's the HasLab's Mos Eisley Cantina.
Ooh.
Yeah. So one of the things about it though is that you get some of the characters in it, but you don't get all of them that were in the scene. So what I want to do is I want to collect all the characters in the scene. So I actually have to get all those as well. But yeah, so you get in this box is the main part of it, and you can kind of see down there what all it comes with. And you'll notice that one side of it is actually not there.
See, you know
But
what's
you-
great? You know what's great? Here, put the box closer to the screen again. Okay, down a little bit. Keep going.
Okay, now take it away.
Keep going. Keep
A
going.
dual dance.
Okay, to the left a little bit. Okay, see, the cool thing about this box is it's got like the OG Kenner packaging look.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, the vintage collection does that a lot. Yeah, they kind of do. And actually, if you look right here, Steve,
Oh, heck yeah.
it says Kenner on it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the main box. It has most of the main part of the inner part of the cantina, the bar, all the seats, all that kind of stuff along with it. And you really can't kind of see it, but what this is, this box here, and I don't think there's no picture of it, but what this box here is that I actually ordered the version that is the deluxe version. So this, if you notice on the box when you saw the Mos Eisley Cantina, one side of the cantina is not there, so you can kind of look in and create the scene kind of thing. So what this actually is this is the other half, so you can complete the entire inside of the bar and cantina. So that's actually what's in this one.
So the original cantina playset from the late 70s, early 80s. I don't remember when it came out. That was actually my second Star Wars story.
Yeah, this is
that was the one that came with, it had 4 figures that it came with.
Mm-hmm.
It had Greedo, it had the Hammerhead, the Athorian dude, and it had the Walrus Man. And I can't remember.
Cuckoo Kachu.
Yeah, and you can actually, I'll show you here. It kind of shows you on this thing how to assemble it, what part it actually goes to. So that's actually like I said, it's the other side of the cantina. It's so you can complete the whole thing. You can make it all around the room, and you can add scenes to it, and you can do different things with it, which is I think is pretty freaking cool. And then let me put this in here real quick. And then to top it off, not HasLab, but Hasbro themselves made a separate piece that you can actually, on the front side of it, you can actually create the street part of the scene with like R2 and the Jawas hanging out in front of the cantina. But this piece here, this actually attaches onto the front of the cantina of the actual HasLab cantina, and then you can have them standing outside. So you have like a whole huge diorama that you can actually create with this whole thing. So,
awesome.
Like I said, I'm looking for some more pieces, 3 3/4 inch that I'll actually have to buy in order to get it. So we lost DJ. Yep. So yeah. But yeah. So cool. I'm probably going to clear out some space on one of these shelves here, probably this upper one, because I have cats that would get into it. So I'm probably going to clear off one of these shelves and do a little. I'm still doing some construction in the other room with my collection. And then I will be undoing this whole box and putting it together and adding the pieces and all the stuff for the interior of the cantina. But I also want to do a floor that looks similar to what the actual floor was in the thing. So that's going to be another thing to get that built and then put everything on top of it. And it's probably going to be mostly paint, but it'll be a thin plastic board that I'll paint on the top of it and then set everything on top of it. So my dream house is a cantina. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would actually be very cool.
That gave me an idea for a question.
A Star Wars campaign.
What was your first Star Wars toy, if you can remember that far back? And that's mostly me and JD, if you can remember that far.
I actually, you know what? I it's in the other room. I'd have to go get it. I lost this thing a long time ago. Now, actual toy. Now, my first piece that I've actually had was when I went to see Return of the Jedi in theaters. I actually have a book that I got that had like cast information and pieces of the script and like behind the scenes, and it was from 1983. And I actually got a hold of one of these and I kept it. I have the whole thing. It's in the other room. I have the whole booklet. But the actual first physical piece of like toy thing that I got was they had a Kenner made this TIE fighter, and it was kind of like a it wasn't very big. It was kind of like one of my Micro Galaxy, kind of like this size. Obviously this is the N1 Starfighter, but it's kind of was this scale model of it. But what it was is it was battle damaged, and you had a little button here in the back, like you could fly it. You if you're a kid, you act like you're flying it around, blah blah blah. And what you could do is you could run it into something and press that button, and the whole wings, the front end, all collapsed. It looks like it was being destroyed.
Wait, which
And
ship
this thing
was
it was the X-wing. It was Luke's
Okay,
Red 5
okay.
X-wing. So you hit the button and the whole thing collapses, but then like you can let the button off and everything would go back to normal, or you kind of had to help it go back to normal. But it had like pieces of battle damage on it and all kinds of stuff. And when I was a kid growing up, I had that toy and I carried that thing around everywhere in my backpack that had all my stuff in it. And I would carry that around everywhere when I was like a young kid, like in the early 80s. So, which was pretty stinking awesome. And I found one online and bought it from a private collector. And now I have one. It's still in the box. I need to take it out of the box, but it's
don't take
it's
it out of the
pretty
box.
old. It's pretty old. And
Take it out of
I'm
the
afraid
box. It's all right.
it's pretty old. I'm afraid something's going to happen to it. But I was so excited to get it. It's actually sitting there up there on the shelf on display. And like I said, I might have to get it and bring it out and show it to everybody and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to tear the box apart, and I don't think the stickers are on it because I think it's original in the box. So
No, it's okay.
Joy said her first Star Wars toy was a tauntaun that she stuck barrettes in its belly.
nice.
I gotta say that detail wasn't necessary, but it added a lot.
They really did. My first Star Wars toy was the original land speeder.
Nice.
Just the land speeder.
Nice.
Didn't have a figure to put in it. Just had a land speeder.
I think just for reference, because I know Blue and I know Spencer are pretty young guys, at least for you, as far as you and I standards concerned, Steve, they're young guys. I think they should tell us what their first Star Wars toy is.
Well, that's what I was getting to. I'm getting to that.
I should hope we're
Okay.
gonna have a chance to talk.
I was gonna say,
Spencer, are you
I
hearing
think they
this
should.
shit, man?
All right, Spencer, what was your first Star Wars toy?
So, I don't know. It kind of counts, I guess. Is my first, I guess, Star Wars memory in general. Is I remember, my uncle is a huge Star Wars fan, and so years ago, I remember he sent me. There's a giant box for like Christmas. This is several years ago. Maybe I was like 3 or 4 or something like that. And the number one thing I remember from that is a Darth Vader costume that I would wear, and then I'm pretty sure that was also when I got like a toy lightsaber as well. Like one of those cool like ones that you don't really see them anymore as much, but like the classic ones where you can like do the we'll whip it and it'll come out. Yeah. And so anyway,
You can whip out your thingy.
Yeah, exactly. And so I had like one of those, and so I don't remember if that was like specifically the first actual toy, but the main thing I remember, like my first experience with
the lightsaber is kind of a toy.
Well, no, I meant specifically though, the main thing I remember is that Darth Vader costume.
Okay. All right. Blue, do you remember what your first Star Wars toy was?
You may correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a lot of memories of early childhood, so take this with a grain of salt. Dad probably knows better than I do. He was also there. As far as I know, I remember you got like a little Lego set of Luke's land speeder from A New Hope, and I remember we put it together and it like disappeared. But my first one, and this was in the Midwest City House, so this was like a while ago, but I also remember having one of those toy lightsabers that you would whoosh, and it would come out in like tubes. I'm not gonna say with it. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know.
I actually think that was your first Star Wars toy. Was that lightsaber?
You think?
I think that was before the Lego.
It may have been. I don't know. Listen to him, not me. He knows better than I do. I don't remember this shit.
Yeah, I mean, see the thing. I don't think you were playing with Legos when you were 5 years old. But I do remember you having a lightsaber when you were 5 years old.
I remember the land speeder because we built it together in the in the Midwest City House on. I'm not gonna say the street name. Never mind. At our exact address. We don't live there anymore. My point being, I don't fucking remember.
The address was 520.
No, we're saying addresses. Dad's address is 29.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah.
Does anybody else want to chime in with their first Star Wars toy?
I've got something I could chime in with.
No. I don't want to see your monkey again.
But he's so cool.
Okay, so Jenny and I went over some ideas of what we were going to talk about on this 6 Years of Shenanigans episode. It's been 6 years since the show first started. So technically, today's date is the 18th. Let me see if I don't think today is the actual anniversary, but it's really close
enough.
Okay, yesterday was the 17th, and the 17th was the inaugural episode of, at the time it was called something else. I can't say the name of it. But yeah, that episode, Jenny wanted to know what our first topic was. And so that show started because Charlie and I wanted to talk about the new show, The Mandalorian. So, that first episode, we did a kind of a review, I guess you could say, of the first 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. I'm trying to find here it is. Okay. Yeah, it was me and Charlie. We did a recap of the first 2 chapters of the new Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian. And then we also talked about our rankings for all of the Star Wars theatrical releases. So at that point, Last Jedi had already been out, but Rise of Skywalker had not yet. But yeah, so we talked about the first 2 episodes of Mandalorian, and wow, that was 6 years ago. I cannot believe
that's weird.
How long we have been doing this show.
I was a kid when this show started. I was 21.
No doubt.
I was like 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew, I was 15 once. That's gross.
It was. Yeah, I remember those were some rough years.
6 years ago, I was still in my 40s.
So the other question that JD had is, how has it changed over the years? So,
it has
changed. It's changed names.
First of all, it was me and Charlie, and then Charlie hung up his Mando helmet, and then at that point,
no, you're not supposed to do that.
I think I went at it solo for a couple of episodes, and then Blue was a co-host for a while. And then after that, I brought on DJ, and then DJ was with us for a while. And then we brought in a third co-host, and that was Nicole. And then Nicole left the show. DJ was still with me. And then there was a point where it was a weird year for me. The show went on hiatus for a little while.
I remember that.
And well, basically just wasn't doing a show at all. And then when we came back, I think I did a couple of episodes. So, well, I say solo, but I had guests on with me.
Yeah.
And JD was actually one of the first guests on that era because he came on to his first show with us was the solo retrospective. And then he did the show with me about Has Disney Ruined Star Wars?
That was a good conversation because it was me, you, and Lloyd.
Yeah.
And we discussed that a lot. We discussed that a lot. That was pretty cool.
And then I think you did one more episode with me, and I don't remember what it was. But after that, he became the full-time co-host, and that's where we're at now. And also, if you haven't already noticed, or if you've been with us since the beginning, the name has changed a couple times.
Just a few.
Well, okay, it's changed twice. Wait.
It's changed 12 times.
No. So the first name of the show is the one that I'm not allowed to talk about.
I can. Rogue One Radio.
No.
Come at me, Disney. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
No, that was the reason that we changed that is due to legal reasons. And I can't
Disney had a hissy fit.
But even though I can't say the name of the show, it was based on my favorite Star Wars movie. Okay, so we changed it to Rebel Rock Radio because at the time we were still playing music on the show. And
Oh man, I remember
Rock
that.
Radio.
Why'd you ever stop doing that? Did you run out of
Because
music?
logistically, it was a pain in the butt.
It was a pain in the ass, and our episodes kept getting pulled off by YouTube. Due to copyright issues.
Since you can't like go to each individual artist and confirm that they are allowing you to play their music.
Yeah, I would have had to have gotten a signed piece of paper saying that I was allowed, because they would not. YouTube will not take social media posts as proof.
I promise we're allowed. You don't trust me, YouTube.
So about the time we quit doing music is when we decided to make a change to the name, and now we're Rebel Nerd Radio.
I still like
and honestly, if I were going to change the name again, I would just call us Star Wars Shenanigans.
Disney would strike you
that's
down.
That's really what the show is. It's Star Wars Shenanigans. We are just a mess.
That'll be me and Spencer's competitor.
We are Shenanigans, technical difficulties, and off the wall conversations about our thingies.
That's right.
Me and Spencer are actually planning to make a Mondo burger. We're gonna do that to you guys and call it Star Wars Shenanigans. Wow. Sorry, Spencer, I'm outing us, but we are in fact plotting your demise.
Darn it! Blue's upset me so much now. I gotta leave. Funny enough.
Oh man, is it time?
It is that time where I do actually have to get out of here.
Good having you, Spencer.
Before I get off, Spencer. I do want to say, it's been awesome. You've been doing this for 6 years. I remember being watching you for at least 4 of them, maybe a little bit more. Me and Blue were literally just talking about a lot of this last night. Funny enough,
yeah.
And so, but yeah, great times. I hope you all do a wonderful. Keep on doing a great job going on with all this, and excited to see where everything goes with it. So.
Cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Spencer.
Later, Spencer. See you soon, man.
See you, Spencer.
See you, Spencer. Yeah, so that's basically how it's changed over the years. And there is another change, is that we've kind of gone back and forth with like topical type, I guess would be like for a while we were doing non-Star Wars stuff, and then we went back to doing only Star Wars stuff, and then we went back. So we're kind of in our Star Wars only stage right now, and I plan to keep that on as long as the show continues, because you got to have.
I do find it funny as far as talking about like the short time, or I guess it's been over a year, but the time that I've been on with you and the stuff that we've been talking about. Obviously, I'm a Star Wars fan. I love talking about Star Wars. I love all that stuff. So it's always great to have people and when Steve invited me to talk about Solo at first, I'm like, really? You want me to talk about Star Wars? I mean, you don't have to twist my arm. You don't have to beat me or anything. I will talk about it.
And he did anyway.
Then he said, And then he said, hey, do you want to come back on and talk about this topic? And then another topic. I was like, sure. And then he goes, hey, would you like to co-host with me? And I went, that is something I thought I would never be a chance to do. But you know what? Hey, why not? Let's do it. And it's been fun. It's been a great time ever since. And on the topic of non-Star Wars content, the thing that was craziest to me is that we have talked about movies and or movies, specifically movies that are on that we enjoy outside of Star Wars and that kind of thing. And I always do enjoy kind of mixing it up a little bit, but talking about the Star Wars is fun. But the craziest thing about it for me in the history of the time that I've been here is that one of the most popular shows that we did was the Police Academy episodes.
Police Academy episodes.
I don't understand it.
It is.
It is. It is so weird. We talked about the Police Academy movies, and it got a lot of views, and I don't understand why.
I'm pulling up the it was March of 2024, and let me find. I'm going to tell you how many views that one episode had. If I can
7.
No,
it had a lot more than that.
We have more than 7 views on our crap episodes.
It actually has more views than a lot of our other purely Star Wars content, which is crazy.
588 views right now.
Yeah, Police Academy.
Okay,
Police Academy.
Hold on now. That's just on YouTube. Because we have other places.
We were also transmitting on X, and we were transmitting on Facebook at the same time. And the just the purely audio platforms. So that's not even counting all that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find though. God dang it, where's it at?
Bear, I'm not sure.
That's insane.
I'm not sure if we've actually been able to tell if that's one of our highest episodes, but I know for sure it's in the top 3. I think for sure.
It's got to be
Steve
one
would
of
have to tell you for sure.
So we've got over 600 views / listens on that one episode, and I'm not going to go through and look at all of them because it takes too much time. But it is probably the most viewed episode.
That is insane.
If you viewed, we can get Steve to research it later when he has more time, and we'll post it in Discord if it actually is one of our most viewed episodes. But that is crazy to me that we love Star Wars. We talk about Star Wars. Most of the people who participate in our shows, who participate in the chat, who are in our Discord, Blue, and we do the RPGs and stuff. But to have Police Academy be one of our most viewed episodes.
I'm just as shocked as you.
So the thing about the non-Star Wars, we're not doing any non-Star Wars content anymore. So Joy, no, we have not done the Tron movies. No plans to. So we reserve our non-Star Wars talk for our sub series. We have our
Batcave.
We have our Batcave. Where we talk about
me and my dad, not me and Spencer, by the way.
We have our Kryptonian Chronicles, which is me and JD and Dave, where we talk about Superman.
So I'll
got a few other one-off types things here and there, which we can do. We can do more of. But
I'll pose this question to you folks in the chat. I'll pose this question to you guys. I know we kind of have a lot on our plate with the RPG, with trying to do Kryptonian Chronicles. I know Steve and doing the Batcave and then doing some other stuff behind the scenes. Him and Blue doing Batcave and stuff like that. Yeah, Steve and Blue. So I said it. See, I said it right.
You said it.
Go play with your monkey.
Okay, but I won't.
Don't spank it, though.
Don't spank it. So I'll pose this question. I'll pose this question to you folks in the chat. I know in the past, like I said, Steve said, we've done our off-site of Star Wars content before. And I guess my question to the chat would be, would you like to see Rebel Nerd Radio do more of the off-site Star Wars stuff later down the road when we finish some of our topics that we have planned?
Well,
or
here's my suggestion.
Okay.
We keep our live episodes restricted to Star Wars content, but we can do pre-recorded videos of non-Star Wars content.
There you go. Yeah. So what would you? Like I said, that's a question I'll ask in the chat. Would you like to see it done as a pre-recorded show? Would you like to see us do a pre-recorded episode and that you guys can watch anytime that will be non-Star Wars? It could be just Rebel Nerd shenanigans, and we could do like stuff that doesn't have to do with Star Wars. Or would you later down the road just like to see live shows that don't do with Star Wars? I mean, just a thought and throw it out there.
I do. My 2 cents here would be keep the live shows to Star Wars and do the pre-recorded stuff non-Star
See,
Wars.
that's where my head's at.
I agree. Not to sound like a fucking like I'm just siding with him. I do disagree with you quite a bit on most things because you're wrong a lot. But I do think in terms
Are you talking to me or him?
him. We really only have the one disagreement. It's the fact that you think that Spencer is a part of the Batcave.
I didn't think. I just messed up.
And
when I
of
said
course,
it, 'cause-
that time you got high and crashed the ship. But I forgive you for that because in our new campaign, I'm going to be the one crashing the ship. I mean, flying the ship. But I think pre-recorded, because at the end of the day, this is the Star Wars podcast. This isn't necessarily just a podcast. If you guys want a podcast, there are plenty out there in the world that you can already go watch. And also pre-recorded, sometimes it's just
but see
easier.
the thing that we always talk about for this one is that the thing about Rebel Nerd Radio is that there's a plethora of podcasts out there that are full of hateful content, and that's what we've been trying to do is having general conversations that just pertain to Steve and I's opinions and just throwing some things out there for the
you're wrong
for
opinions.
the people, our own opinions, but for people out there to consider, for us to discuss in a good, decent environment, a good, decent environment where it's not going to be toxic, but it's going to be an open discussion where everybody is respectful. And because you can find all kinds of hateful content out there if you want it. You can find it all
Not
over the place.
not only that, but you can find tons of Star Wars podcasts out there. However, for being honest, nobody does a Star Wars podcast like we do a Star Wars podcast.
That's true. And I think
that's because we have no structure and we accept the fact that not only are there shenanigans, there is distractions, we have a squirrel, and technical difficulties is all part of the
See, I disagree, Matthew. We've actually got some pre-recorded episodes that have gotten good views.
See, and here's my thing with chat being very rambunctious about this is what you have to remember is this isn't the show where we show up every Tuesday and we fuck with the host. It is a place where they want to have constructive, open-minded conversations about Star Wars with people. And it is very funny to come in here and like, haha, let's mess with I just realized I have like an ominous glow on me. And it is funny to come in and, do the fucking haha squirrel shit. But sometimes, it's just not.
Now, Smirking Bear does have an interesting idea, and I'm not sure if
I think I see that, and I want to see some elaboration on that. Like
I'm not sure if that's an option. I'll have to look at StreamYard, but there might be a way to do a pre-recorded and have a chat room. I'll have to look at that.
Yes,
I think there is. There actually is.
I can help you with that.
On StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh, not on StreamYard. On
well,
YouTube,
that's what I'm talking about on StreamYard.
Well,
I do agree. I do agree with that, Matthew. He says that the interactions are one of the best parts of the show. I agree. Our chat room is definitely a lively bunch. We love you guys.
It is.
And you guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys have a good time. And we literally have uncomfortable things that we have to talk about and say on this show. And it's entirely your people's fault.
Yeah.
I'm specifically talking about thingies.
My thing is just there's a line where it's like, yes, it's fun to.
No, that's not what I mean, Joy. I mean, we are recording a video. It's not going live, and have a chat room on. I mean, we'll look into this. We'll look into that idea. Look into that.
Now, I know you can release videos and have a live chat while the pre-recorded video is playing, so that way you can interact with those people.
Yeah,
on
you
YouTube.
could.
But I don't know if you can do a a record one and have a chat that's available at the same time. I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
That I'm not sure about.
Any case, another thing I actually wanted to mention is I was looking through our old episodes, and we actually missed your anniversary, JD.
Ooh, what the hell?
Your first episode on the show as a guest was October 17th of 2023. So you have been with us for 2 years now.
Oh my god!
Good.
I did not realize it has been that long. And how did
It's
I
been
get forgotten?
2 years.
2 years. That's awesome.
Wow.
2 years. And the only thing that doesn't keep me consistent is the weather and weddings. Go figure.
I think your first episode as a regular host, or regular co-host rather, was November 14th.
So right about the same time.
This time, yeah. And that was our we did a retrospective on The Mandalorian.
So the first host and the new host started with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I started with Rebels.
Matthew, I get you, buddy. He says doing the live shows gets their minds off of real life for a bit. I think it does the same thing for us too, to be honest with you. I think it gets our minds off of everyday life.
Absolutely.
And
We're
lets us
still going to do our live episodes. They're just going to be Star Wars only content.
Nope, they're going away forever, guys. Big reveal. They're actually lying. They're actually it's ending. This is the last episode. Episode 5,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I here for? What episode is this? Are we talking about Star Wars yet? Or are we still showing off our thingies?
No.
We're talking about random topics, is what we're talking about.
Can I put
We
the
were also gonna
orangutan
talk
back
about
on screen?
favorite moments. I definitely have to say
Yeah.
a favorite moment is the discussion about coffee enemas.
Oh God! And I was actually here for that one.
You were.
That's actually my least favorite moment. I actually didn't have one prepared, but I have a new least favorite, and it's that one.
Oh, come on, man. That was great.
That's
See, I don't even know if I
quality
could-
comedy and entertainment.
See, I don't even know if I could say a favorite moment, so I may have to sit out that.
Man, I don't remember which episode that was either, though.
See,
ahead.
now Joyce saying 2 years anniversary isn't that cotton? I get a free T-shirt.
Nobody's
No,
getting-
Joy. No, you are not getting a free T-shirt before me.
Nobody is getting a free T-shirt.
I'm getting a free T-shirt.
You are not getting a free T-shirt.
Listen, whether you're alive for it or not, I'm getting my free T-shirt.
You're not getting a free T-shirt.
What I need to do is I need to talk Steve into watching the Harry Potter movies and read the books.
I've seen them.
And
I
read the
don't
books.
like them, but I've
He's
seen them.
definitely seen them in their
And read the
ass.
books.
I
Whatever.
wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, and I have a lot.
You're
better
both
than
wrong.
No, I mean, no, I don't. I mean, the movies were fine. I'm not.
No, they're
That's-
ass.
That's not my bag, baby.
What? Hold on.
It was an Austin
Austin
Powers.
Powers.
Okay?
Oh
No, I got the reference. I just don't think you should be calling
You
JD
got me to
baby.
do Lord of the Rings, and that was.
Can I make an admission while we're on that topic specifically? I've still never watched Lord of the Rings, and I still never plan to. I watched the first one. I watched the first one with Dad, and then they watched the rest
Steve?
without me.
Steve, I'm seriously questioning your parenting.
No, I am
practices.
completely fine with that. The fact.
No,
that
yeah, he watched the first one with me, and then they watched the rest without me.
Actually,
and-
I did not watch 2 and 3 until like earlier this year,
When we actually did the show.
or was it last?
Weird. What am I thinking of then?
Yeah, when we did the show.
Yeah, when we did the show.
I do remember there was a time where we watched the first one of something, and then you guys it was Jurassic World. I saw the first Jurassic World, and then you guys went and saw it while I was like off doing something else, and so I've never seen anything past Jurassic World because
It's
your
all right. It's-
parenting blows.
It's
I'm
okay
kidding.
because pretty much past Jurassic World and it all is horrible. So
Yeah, I don't want to see it, but
yeah.
it hurts
all
my
horrible.
feelings. No, I don't give a shit.
It hurts me.
Fun fact: don't
Yeah,
care.
here's the thing about the Jurassic series is like it's not one of those franchises where I have to go out and see the movies. Like, it's fine. I mean, there's some good ones and there's some crap ones. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
After what is it? What was the second one? Is it the second one? There was Jurassic World and there was like Fallen Kingdom or something like
Lost
that.
World.
No, not the original movie, not the 3 original movies, but like after Jurassic World, there was Lost Kingdom. Was it? I think
I don't remember.
something like that. Lost Kingdom. One of them was like so terrible that I was like, I'll probably never watch another Jurassic Park again.
I probably have to agree with Matt on this one. They kind of get worse as they go along.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard and that's what I've seen.
Jurassic World,
and that's
Jurassic
what I've been told.
World was great. Jurassic World was great. Now
Jurassic World was okay.
The very first one was excellent. 2 and 3 were 2 was meh. 3 was like really kind of meh. Jurassic World was really good, and then of the new ones, I've watched all but the latest one that came out, and I'm kind of like, no.
I've heard they're not great, and so I don't regret not seeing them. I just feel I would be amiss to not. We were just talking about it, you know.
So
Yeah.
let me steer us back to Star Wars conversation.
Why?
There was something else we were going to mention, and this is kind of a chat participation thing. So what we are looking for is
good men.
We do have some ideas for future topics, but we want to get some more ideas for future topics. We still got to do our Starships of the Galaxy series, so we're getting close to a point where we need to go ahead and do that one. Another thing that I'm thinking, because the anniversary is coming up, and I know you're probably going to get tired of hearing about this, but the anniversary of the U.S. release of Rogue One
Jesus.
is coming up. And
he's going to start talking about Rogue One, guys. Let's all strap in.
Listen. The anniversary of the U.S. wide release is this year is on a Tuesday. So,
good Lord, that actually sounds sick.
The thing is, though, like we've talked about Rogue One a lot
At length.
So
on Rogue One radio. Who would have fucking guessed?
Don't say that. You're going to get me sued.
I can say whatever I want. They're not going to sue you for
the question is, how do we have a discussion about Rogue One and make it different than how we've talked about it in the past? So that's a question I pose to you, chat. What can we say about Rogue One that we possibly haven't already said?
Have me on the show.
You've talked about Rogue One on the show with me.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
Well, maybe my opinions have changed. They have. I actually rewatched Rogue One.
I watched last time. I'll be honest with you. Last time I watched it was right after season 2 of Andor ended. And
I watched it
Rogue
with
One
my
right after it because it like took on a whole different meaning. But we've actually talked about that though, Steve. You and I have talked about that. We talked about how it made it so much different when we talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely.
What is the anniversary? Let's see. It's let me do some math here. It'll be 9 years since the release of that movie.
9 years since A New Hope came out.
No, 9 years since.
Go on.
9 years since Rogue One, you moron.
God, dude, Jesus.
You got about a year and a half, and then it'll be the 50th anniversary of A New Hope.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, Steve, start saving now because I have a pretty good feeling that
I got a feeling
that the Sphere in Las Vegas will be playing A New Hope on the big screen in the Sphere. And if they are in fact going to do that, I will be taking a weekend trip to Vegas.
In Vegas. Why Vegas?
Have you heard of the Sphere in Vegas?
He doesn't know about the Sphere. That's insane.
You don't know the
How,
Sphere?
how
Okay.
old is the Sphere? I used to live in Vegas.
You have
and I
to.
don't remember
You have
something
to.
about the
Oh no,
Sphere.
no, no! This was just built not too long ago. You have to look up.
Within
You
the
have
last
to look
couple
up the
of years.
Sphere. Yeah, you have to look up the Sphere in Vegas. They do a Wizard of Oz thing where they show the movie, but they made it like bigger than IMAX, where it wraps completely around you and it has special effects
Oh, that would
that
make
they
me
do.
nauseous. I can't do that.
He wouldn't like it.
No.
Yeah.
I'll go
they're
with
going
you.
to be-
Shit, that sounds
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I will go to Vegas if they do that. I will.
No, I'm looking at pictures of it. No, I can't do that. I'll get nauseous.
Yeah.
I
will
would
be going
also
to
get
Vegas to see it.
nauseous, but I have willpower and
I will figure it out.
You're,
I will
yeah,
figure it out.
that'll be the co-hosts. We'll do a stream, and it's just the
But you know what? Like next year
No,
is
never
going to
met
be the 10th anniversary of Rogue One, so you know they're going to do a re-release.
Oh yeah, most likely. Most likely.
Of course.
Well, they already said that IMAX and regular cinemas are going to have A New Hope in theaters when it
No, I
turns
don't
50
think
years
so.
old. But we'll be. But with any luck, you and I, Steve, will be in Los Angeles for that.
Man, I hope so.
I hope so.
Me too. I'm also going.
We got and we've got another con coming up next year that we're going to attend again.
Mhm. Yep.
I'm gonna be
Rebel
there
Scum
too.
Con.
Rebel Scum Con is coming back next year.
Mhm. We've
Oh
already
no,
got
that one I
tickets.
actually do want to go to. I am going to try and save up for that.
We already have hotel rooms and are ready to go to that. So yeah,
Damn, for real? Shit.
Yeah,
yeah, we already got.
I
a
gotta
hotel room
lock
for it.
in then.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We actually were able to acquire the hotel, a hotel that the con is actually going to be in. So that way we don't
I
have to go
probably
outside
won't
in
be
the
in
heat
the
if we
same
don't want
hotel
to.
as you this time.
That one we stayed in last time was pretty nice.
It was pretty nice.
You and Blue need to come together and like get a room together so that
Yeah,
way you can share the cost.
Yeah, but the con
I will.
the con this past August was a lot of fun. So
Oh, that was great. It was a great time. It is a great time. The only thing that disappointed me about it was I wasn't able to wear my Jedi outfit, but I think actually being in the building, I'll actually be able to wear it this time, which will be cool.
yeah,
that'd
you
be
don't.
awesome.
Oh man, yeah, you don't want to be walking around
Mm-mm.
Dallas, Texas,
Even
August.
though my robe is like half the weight of my old one, and it's a cotton twill instead of being a full wool, and it's all approved and everything. It would still be too hot to try to wear that outfit in the Texas heat.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will be
If I have a
murder.
job by then, I'll definitely have to like put together my Kylo Ren cosplay outfit.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Ah,
That
yes,
was
and I'll go
directed-
as Han Solo. We'll go as a duo, sure. I want you guys to
That
know
was
that
okay. Okay, Blue,
I know
you're
the
missing
joke.
it. That's a jab at a certain person in the chat.
Yeah, I know that one of them people whose
Yeah.
name I know.
No, if I
I
was
know
going
them,
to
probably.
if I was going to cosplay as a Star Wars character, obviously I would do Boba Fett. I would not do Kylo Ren. I don't even like
You need
Kylo
to-
Ren much.
You need
I
to
would.
get, you need to get on that Mando Mark outfit. Come on, man.
I need to get a job.
Hey, me too. But yeah, I will say I would definitely like to attempt to go to Rebel ScumCon this year.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun last time. And
If not just to go
Yep.
to a con, just to like maybe meet some of you motherfuckers. Some of you. I'm not a fan of all
I
of
will
you.
not be going to that same restaurant again, though.
I will.
The
one
rodeo, the one.
The one across
That
the
one.
street.
Oh, that one.
The one across
Yeah,
the
that
street from the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that being said, I also will not go. I will not go back to that hamburger place because it was just very mediocre.
Yeah,
I don't know
Bear,
what's going
yeah.
on, but
Money for what
I
they
don't want
were.
to die. I don't want to die in that heat either. And if I get my Bale and Skull by then, which is a very good possibility that I'll have it, I may even have the Darth Vader by then. I'm not sure. But if I get Bale and Skull by then, I may end up being, if it's 3-day con, I may wear a different outfit each of the days. So we'll see.
See, if I were more of the feminine persuasion, I would cosplay as Dr. Aphra.
I gotta say, that was a wild thing for you to say in front of your son. I had no idea where that was going.
I'm
That
just
was
saying.
a wild ride from start to finish. I
mean,
thought we were gonna
you
have
and
a
I-
big
listen
ripper.
though. You and I both are big fans of Dr. Aphra. so-
Hey man, shit, I would too. If I was
Maybe I'll dress up as 000. No.
and I'll be Black Chrysanthemum. We really gotta work on coordinating better.
So that brings up another, like just random topic that I was thinking of. And I thought about like doing this as a full episode, but I don't think we have enough to talk about, or I don't think we have enough information on this subject matter to make a full episode. So I was thinking of, can you think of any Star Wars characters
Nope.
that either, let me finish, that either you can only find the comic books or got their start in the comic books? So Dr. Aphra has never been in anything but the comic books.
That you know of.
Does Lego count?
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, can Lego count, or does it have to be canon?
Is
Canon.
there a Lego Dr. Aphra?
No.
Well, no,
I
I was
would
thinking
know.
about one character. I was thinking about one character in particular, but
Well,
Who?
okay, so Black Chrysanthemum is a character that got its start in comics and then showed up on Book of Boba Fett. I mean, and if we're sticking to the Dr. Aphra motif, 000 and BT both are.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Both of them are also comic book only. But the one you're thinking of, and Bear just mentioned because he jumped ahead of me,
Yep.
Jackson, up until this year, was only comic books, and then he showed up in the Lego Rebuild the Galaxy.
That's why I was asking. Is it he
Yeah.
showed up in there? But
He
Lego, I
got
was
his
to say,
start in comic books.
does Lego count because it's not technically canon? So if it's not like in canon, does it count? Or but yeah, Jackson
He got
the
his
rabbit.
start in comic books. Another character that, as far as I know, and I'm pretty sure that he's never been in anything outside of comic books, is Kirk Canos. And by extension, Karnar Jack.
sucks.
What?
Nothing. I'm just a hater.
I'm unplugging you.
No.
Another one that got his start in comic books, but then eventually ended up as a mentioned character in one of the Legends novels, is Exar Kun. So he was primarily comic books, and then he was mentioned in one of the books in New Jedi Order. Can you think of any others that have only been in comic books or got their? Oh, Jodo Cast. Jodo Cast is a comic book only character.
Jodo Cast.
He was the bounty hunter who dressed up like Boba Fett to get more money for his bounties, and then Boba Fett.
Oh, Jodo Cast. Yeah. I was spelling it wrong.
Yeah.
I put like a W in there somehow. I'm like several numbers.
I can think of some, but it's not technically comic books. It's just books. There's a lot of them in books, like
There's a
all
lot
High
of them,
Republic.
yeah, books.
Yeah, like High Republic people. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, yeah.
I can't think of very many others. Excuse me.
I mean, a
Chad,
lot of
I'm
the
still
characters.
Chad, I'm still looking for suggestions for future episodes.
We've actually, the real good thing about that is that we've actually, like, I think Joy has come up with quite a few of our episodes that we have done, and the chat really does come up with some
Yeah.
pretty good episodes for us to do. So if you don't think of them tonight, get on our Discord or throw us a comment in the comment section for YouTube, and let us know some of the Star Wars topics that you might think might be noteworthy.
Oh, you know what? I just thought of another favorite episode. I don't know why it's a favorite. I just, for some reason, I just liked this. I liked the episode we did, and it wasn't that long ago, where we did what makes Star Wars Star Wars.
Stars and War.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that episode. That was fun.
Why'd you scoff at my answer?
What about you guys in the chat? Do you have any favorite moments or favorite episodes from over the years? I know some of you are fairly new viewers.
Yeah, guys.
So that means you got to go back and watch our old stuff, so that way you can tell us.
Obviously.
You really should.
I mean, yeah. How else are you going to see my?
I mean,
my
some of them you can only find audio. So
yeah, that's
let's
just.
see. Joy says a cosplay episode. I mean, we've kind of done cosplay episodes. A filming location episode.
We have done a cosplay episode?
Yeah. Favorite story arcs. You're gonna have to be more specific.
No, just generally just story arcs.
like favorite story arcs of what? Like books, comic books?
Actually, what we could do, Steve, is we could do like a top 5 Star Wars story arcs.
Star Wars what?
Story arcs.
But like what? Movies, books?
Just all of them, any of them.
Great ideas, folks.
Dude, if we're doing all encompassing, that could get
fugly.
I don't know how we would only be able to do 5. Bear says a celebration episode, top of my head. I mean, we'd have to wait until both of us go to a celebration together.
Well, I think he's talking about what we talked about. What were some of their favorite episodes? So the celebration episode where we talked about Japan, I think, is what he's talking about.
I remember.
We can't do that again until we both go to celebration.
Yeah.
Now, there was a celebration that you and I were both at the same time, but we
didn't realize it.
Yeah,
didn't realize it. Yeah. Filming locations would be fun. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Filming locations is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, Bear says exactly. He says he liked the celebration recap episode because he's living vicariously through us. Or
I really love that idea of filming. We can do a
more
filming location series where we talk about each movie.
Yeah, where each one of them was filmed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But why
the prequels? The prequels will be a little hard because a lot of that was CGI.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah.
It was filmed in a back alley.
I'm just throwing it out there.
It was filmed in George Lucas's bathroom.
But episode 1. I mean, to be honest, episode 1 was filmed. I mean, part of it was filmed in Spain, and let's see, what was the main?
I mean, I've got an idea for one.
Do you now?
Top 5 favorite planets of Star Wars.
Top
there you go.
5 favorite Afro moments.
Oh goodness.
See, here's the problem with doing that is JD has not read any Dr. Afra.
Top 5 reasons JD
and right
Afra.
now I have Superman homework. I'm
and
I want to watch Nosferatu because I have not got a chance to do it yet.
Well,
and
you can want in one hand and
exactly.
Elaborate. What would you bring to the table? I'm interested. What would you bring to the table?
Make your pitch, man.
Yeah, hey,
this is your moment. This is your shining moment. Lock in.
This is your shining moment. What would you do?
I'm telling you, Joy, I've enjoyed a lot of your episode suggestions. You've got some good ones up at the top. I'm interested. I think you should elaborate on what.
I mean, we can't pay you, but you know,
we can pay
not
you
until we get
not
until we get more subscribers and we actually get monetized. We'll not be able to pay.
If we're gonna get rid of our Patreon, then that's even less money we're gonna have in our pockets because we're gonna have to pay for StreamYard.
We'll be doing it purely for the joy of talking about Star Wars until we get more subscribers.
Yeah, because we're paying the bulk of StreamYard now anyway, so it's not really going to matter.
We can pay your hopes and dreams, though.
Speaking of which, JD, I think our bill's coming due soon.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, no, for real, Joy, give me your pitch. What would you bring to the table as a producer if you were going to produce us? Just anyway.
And just remember what we're like. I'll just throw that out there.
You know what, Joy, if we should, so I would probably, if you were a producer, we could probably like swing some money together. And
Wait, hold on. How come she's getting paid for this before I am?
because we don't get paid either.
Yeah, we're not
Steve
getting
says Joy got to do it for the love of the game.
paid. Joy would have access to a mute button.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't allow that.
We'd be getting muted all the time, and there'd be all kinds of beeps.
No doubt.
Not me.
Yeah, no. Top 5 Star Wars planets. That could be.
That's a good one.
Tatooine. Oh, you're
We're
not
not
telling
doing-
me
we're
that.
not
I don't know
doing it
why I
yet.
thought you were
Not right
telling me.
now. I'm talking
That sounded
about.
like
doing it right
instructions.
now.
My apologies, Lord.
Talking about a future episode.
Cut a guy
We
some
got to do
slack.
filming locations and then favorite planets. We could do like a whole
filming
like
locations is
we
gonna
could
be
do
big.
we could do a 3-part series on like Star Wars geography.
That'd be pretty sick.
Planets filming locations and something else.
I mean, the filming locations would have to be a series in and of itself because there's so.
That's what I mean.
Because you've got movies, you've got TV shows. And there's a lot of TV shows.
You're right.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that Star
but you
Wars
could
are.
do one episode would be favorite filming locations, or not favorite filming, but just filming locations, just filming locations, period. And then this another episode on favorite planets or the different types of planets, whichever one you want to do. And then you'd have a third one that would be something else having to do with like something along those lines.
Verbose. Being a
Yeah.
So
Something along those
we
lines.
actually do have shirts. We just don't have free ones. We do have shirts. So let
none
me.
of you are getting free shirts before me.
I'm a co-host and I paid for my own shirt.
Dude, that's the thing.
I don't even have a shirt.
I don't want a shirt.
But apparently we have people in the chat that want us to come up with Rebel Nerd Radio G strings and
So
thongs.
speaking of shirts, where's God dang it? Where's the freaking share button? Here we go.
That blows me right.
Right now, our TeePublic site is having a 35%. Son of a bitch. 35%
35% son of a bitch.
Where you can get a t-shirt for only $16.
Nice. I need to order
Yeah,
one.
fuck that.
I need to order
I mean,
one.
yeah, go order one. Listen, if I wanted a shirt, I would buy one.
Now, I wonder if that also is for our baseball shirts. Let's find out. Yep. I can get a baseball shirt for you. Damn it. Public. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Nope. Don't like that. $19 for a baseball t-shirt. Very cool. See, look here. You can get shorts. You can get Rebel Nerd Radio shorts. Those are really fucking.
They're not G strings or thongs or anything like that, but you know.
No, they're not. They're
Not
shorts.
yet.
Not yet.
Just wait until I get us that.
Oh no! Here's what we really need. We need this. We must have this. Rebel Nerd
Socks.
Radio socks.
Jesus.
Heck yeah!
There you go, people.
Is this a?
What?
Is this a? What did they call those things?
Fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
Is that a fanny pack?
We have a Rebel Nerd fanny pack.
It is. It's a freaking.
How can you not love? How can you not love that? I mean, we need Rebel Nerd fanny packs in our lives.
Listen, you guys may not get a free T-shirt, but you can go pay for a fucking fanny pack.
Heck yeah! And see, here's the designs that we have. We have the regular Rebel Nerd Radio. We've got the Rebel Nerd Emperor thing. We got the Stormtrooper one. We got the Straight Out of Jeddah t-shirt. We got the, you can thank Star Wars for that T-shirt, and then we have, I don't even know what, I don't remember doing that one, but anyway, so yeah, we do have T-shirts. They're just not free.
Go buy a T-shirt, you stingy fucks.
Dude, I don't have any money.
I'm talking to them because if I can get them to buy T-shirts, then you'll have money to give me a free one.
No, I don't.
No, but you will if they buy
Here's the thing.
T-shirts.
Public, we don't make any money off that. We get like $1 per T-shirt, I think, if that.
That's fucking.
I kind of want to get the Rebel Nerd Radio fanny pack now, though.
Yeah, you would.
I'm down.
We should get that before we go to the next con.
Jesus.
Have Rebel Nerd fanny packs.
Yeah.
You know what?
Dude.
If I
how
can
much?
get
How
one,
much were they? How much were they?
Hold on. Let me find it again.
I swear, if we go to the Rebel Nerd, if we go to Rebel Scum Con, and we get people to show up, because I know Spencer wants to show up, and I now Blue wants to show up.
I've always
I
wanted
swear.
to show up.
I swear, I'm gonna get a list of people that are coming. I'm gonna buy.
Army.
I'm gonna buy fanny packs for all the guys.
We gotta represent.
Okay, so the
We
regular
gotta represent.
The regular price is $24. Right now, it's on sale for $19. Oh,
Listen.
hold on. Not only do they have fanny packs. Oh, I didn't even click on this one. You got to see this.
Not only they have fanny packs, they have dildos.
They have one of those cross body bags.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. No, we need
Oh, I'm
those.
down. I need one of those.
I don't
How-
need
how
one
mu-
of those, but I take
Those are
one.
$9. Those are $22.
$22. Those are 22. So we get
Where
the
else are you gonna-
crossbody bag and a pair of black Rebel Nerd Radio shorts, man.
We'd be laughed out of the convention.
Nah, man.
No, actually,
Oh,
they'd make you guys
no.
kings.
No.
That's what I'm talking about, Matthew. We should all show up with the fanny packs.
Telling you.
I'm pretty sure if we
You-
all show up in matching fanny packs, they would in fact
Andrew,
make
what's
us
up, dude?
king.
How's it going?
Andrew.
We're just talking about
Hey, Andrew.
random stuff
We're talking about stuff, yeah.
as we do. You know what? What are we going to talk about next week?
That's a
I don't
good
know.
question.
I don't have anything on the schedule yet.
I can show up and talk about something for 2
Let me
hours.
look at our.
I can get a slideshow of orangutan
Bear,
facts.
Bear says we need to. Yeah, you can put your con essentials in the fanny pack: deodorant, mouthwash, gum, and money.
Heck yeah. No,
Joy says we need to talk about Visions next week since we missed it.
I'd have to watch it again. Do you want to? I mean, we can.
Yeah, we can.
No, I'm good.
We can do it.
Yeah, let's
We can
do
do it.
Visions.
Yeah, we'll do Visions next week. Yep.
Because
I mean, it's
Because
new
I was
content.
thinking
I don't
maybe-
know.
I was thinking maybe we need to start our starships, but I'm not quite ready for that one yet.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
me
so
neither.
for you people in the chat, Joy, thank you once again. We'll do Visions next week since we missed it because I was doing a wedding. We can do Visions next week, and make sure that you folks, if you have not seen Visions yet, make sure you go out and watch it because obviously it's not a spoiler-free episode. And go out and watch it, and we'll definitely look for your feedback and your thoughts on it in the chat.
I won't. But I'm not an official co-host, so you don't gotta listen to me.
No, I don't.
I was never saying you had to.
Oh goodness.
So what are we going to talk about on the Batcave next?
Yeah, it's a great question. I don't know. We have like a short list. We have stuff we can talk about.
You know what I think we should talk about?
Batman.
No shit. No, we should talk about the Court of Owls.
Guess.
We'll workshop it.
I have to.
And then on Kryptonian Chronicles, I'm pretty sure that our next episode is going to be
Also,
All-Star Superman.
Court of Owls.
No,
Is going to be what?
All-Star Superman.
Oh yes,
Oh, I'm
yes.
so
Also
sorry for
Superman.
you.
Yeah. No. I have heard a lot of people say that it's probably one of the best Superman comics out there.
You've heard wrong, my good sir.
Smarky
Absolute
Bear
Superman?
says we should talk about the Batman who laughs.
Smirking Bear, go away.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
we could, but
I don't want to.
that's a lot of reading we'd have
I
to
don't
do.
like that guy.
You don't like the Batman who laughs?
No, I don't.
I still think we need to do our Batmobile episode.
Okay, then let's do that. I just work here, man. I just show up and I do what you tell me to do. That's not true.
He doesn't.
I don't do a damn thing I'm told.
I can solve your Batmobile episode with one word.
Don't
The
say the
Tumbler.
Tumbler.
The Tumbler.
The Tumbler
like
is
the
not the
Tumbler.
best Batmobile.
What's wrong with the tumbler?
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
That is why you're not on the Batcave.
That's why I'm not on the Batcave.
And neither is Spencer minus that one time.
See, here's the thing. I don't even think I'd put the Tumbler in my top 5.
Neither. Well,
So, like, I'll say the same thing to you that Dave said to me when I didn't put that one Superman guy at the top. Are you high?
do you mean Dave Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a
He's got his own
conversation.
opinions.
We had a conversation on Kryptonian Chronicles, and I did not put the guy who played Superman and Lois, and I can't remember his name. Steve will probably correct me, but
I
did
David
not put-
Cornsweat.
no,
Yeah,
not Tyler Houchin, isn't it?
yeah, it's Tyler.
Yeah.
How
Yeah. I did not put him as the number one man to ever play Superman, and Dave thought I was on crack. So,
Well,
It's
that's
very-
because he's not the number one. That's because
Yeah.
he's not.
Bear-
That's because
see,
you're right.
Bear-
Why
agrees
you are
with me.
not on Kryptonian Chronicles.
Bear agrees with me. The Tumbler.
Bear is
Tumbler.
also not on the Batcave, so
Bear, I'd like to remind you guys that this is why it's me and Dad, and not.
actually, wait a minute. I don't even think he was my number 1, and he wasn't, but he was higher than yours.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
higher than mine. That's all.
So
Yeah.
so the thing about the Batman Who Laughs, there was actually a comic book by itself called The Batman Who Laughs. There were 7 issues.
No, there wasn't. Stop lying.
No, there were 7 issues.
I know. I'm fucking-
And it was co-written by Scott Snyder and James Tynion.
Okay, so next week we're talking about the Batman Who Laughs miniseries. I mean, we don't have to. Unironically, I would
Thanks for
rather
joining us,
not.
Joy. We're actually almost done here. So may the force be with you.
Bye, Joy. Thank you.
Thanks
Later,
for
Let us
coming.
know
Joy.
about the producer thing.
Don't. I prefer you didn't. Let them know, but don't let
So
me know.
my favorite Batmobile is actually.
Hey, save it for the podcast.
Oh, good point. It's not what you would think it would be. Let's put it that way. And it actually just became my favorite this year. Anyway,
That's dumb.
Anyway.
but,
Anyway.
so next week we're going to talk about Vision season 3,
Yep.
and after that we're still taking suggestions. So get in our Discord if you're not already on there. As mentioned earlier, just go to bio.link/Rebel Nerd Radio, and that'll take you to our Discord. And get on the Discord and give us suggestions about what topics you would like to see. But come back next week. It will not be a spoiler-free Visions episode, by the way.
Nope.
You know
Oh,
what,
man.
Andrew? That's haven't we done something like that on the Batcave already? Kind of. Did we do it? Kind of?
We did something in the realm of that.
We did like our favorite. We did our favorite Robins.
No,
Okay.
we did our favorite companions. Like
We didn't-
favorite
maybe-
Bat family
We didn't
members.
do a ranking of Robins yet.
I don't believe so, but also I don't
Have you guys
want to
done it?
do that.
Have you guys done a like the history of Robins? The Robins?
No,
like,
that'd be dumb.
start to finish.
Here's the thing: is none of this sounds interesting to me. I would rather. I mean, like I don't want to just talk about Robins for 2 hours. We can talk about much more
It
interesting
doesn't
things.
have to be 2 hours.
I don't want to talk about Robins at all. I mean, if we have to, if that's what you want to
Have
do,
we
then we
talked
can
about
do
what?
it.
What is? Are you
Knights of
talking
the
about
Old
Knights of the
Republic.
Old Republic? The video game?
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Knights of the okay, yeah.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic.
Slow on the uptake, this one.
I mean, we briefly talked about it on our video game episode.
I think I was there for that.
We briefly talked about it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Maybe not.
next week,
Very briefly.
Star Wars Visions Season 3, and then after that, we'll figure something out.
And I won't
but yeah,
be there.
get in our Discord and give us some suggestions and
make sure you subscribe to the Tabletop Lounge, where we do tabletop gaming content. We're currently
promote your own stuff here.
I do what I want. You will respect my authority.
Look, if you had the link to the YouTube, I'd pop it up here, but you don't.
Hold on, I gotta Google something.
But you can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here.
I
hit that
misspelled
bell.
tabletop.
And then, so it's youtube.com/ at Rebel Nerd Radio. There it is. There's our YouTube link. I mean, if you're watching the show, you're already there. I don't know why I'm giving you the link. You know what the damn link is.
Unless they're on like Facebook or something.
Say what?
Unless they're in one of your other methods.
Oh, that's true. You could be watching us on
disseminating
Facebook.
the podcast.
But yeah, go to our thingamajigger.
Hey, I just sent you something.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
Make sure you
So,
subscribe to the tabletop.
Blue does a thing where he does tabletop RPGs. It's called the Tabletop Lounge.
It's not just me.
Well, it's not just you, but
Spencer's a part of it. Spencer from earlier, he's a big part of it.
You should probably look at the camera.
I don't want them to look at me. So it's me, Spencer, and Austin. Love those guys. All the best to them. We run tabletop games. It is a tabletop focused channel. Like this is a Star Wars channel, except we actually commit to the bit. It's a lot of fun. We currently have Trail of Conspiracy, which is our flagship title, run by Spencer. It's a D&D world in his own setting. It's a lot of fun. I'm in it, and it's gone through a lot, but it's awesome. I really recommend watching it. We have Operation Flash Frozen, which features this guy. It is a spy. Did I point wrong? Where am I pointing? Yeah. Where are you? Are you over here?
Wait. Here, let me move over here.
No, hold on. Let me get back on the stream so I can see where I'm pointing. No, yeah, it's okay. Why is it like this? Oh, I'm flipped on YouTube.
You're pointing right though.
This motherfucker, the guy that made me, he's a part of it. It's a lot of fun. It's like a spy. I wouldn't say thriller, but like a spy adventure, and it's ramping up, and I'm excited for it.
But yeah, this is the link where you can go and get there and check that out.
Subscribe, watch our streams. Also, there's a Discord where if you want to play tabletop games or learn about so I just looked in chat. If you want to play tabletop, if you want to learn about tabletop, if you just want to experience tabletop gaming, that is a great place to start. We have a lot of really cool people in there. Dad is also in there, and it's a hoot and a half. Hey, sit and spin, man. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of my Rebel Nerd Radio. It is something that I'm very much going to commit to. And here in 6 years, we'll be doing something like this.
Speaking of tabletop RPGs, we're going to be starting our next Star Wars tabletop RPG. Hopefully on Sunday. That's the plan, is when we're going to start our first session.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to have to get hit by a car on Wednesday for money, so I can't make it.
It's all right. I'll just replace you with somebody else.
You know what? I can reschedule it.
Anyway, so again, next week, Star Wars Visions 3. Come hang
Like
out
a
with us. Thanks
crossover.
everybody for hanging out with us in the chat room. Thanks for those of you watching live. Thank you to those of you watching on the replay. And we'll see you again. And may the force be with you.
Hail Hydra.